Hi, I'm Jane Baker, clinical psychologist practicing at Filmy Flake Studios, a film studio created by Kamashek, who's an actor and a filmmaker. At Filmy Flake Studios, we believe in creating films that touch aspects of mental illness so as to create mental health awareness. So today, let's explore about generalized anxiety. At times, we all feel tensed, stressed, and worried, especially when we are under pressure, as this is the normal human response. You may notice that out of 5 people, 2 people report that they will worry at least once every single day. However, for some people, their worry, feelings of the anxiety and tension persist to the point that they significantly interfere with their daily life. So, if this sounds like you, then this video could be very helpful to you in understanding what generalized anxiety is and its relevance to you. So, firstly, we'll begin by exploring worry. So, what is worry? Worry is generally regarded as a form of verbal mental problem solving about potentially negative future outcomes. Worry can be triggered by a variety of external events or from thoughts that just pop into your head. Worry can be characterized by a lot of what if questions, such as what if I fail, what if I can't do this or that, what if I don't get a job, what if I stammer during my interview. Normal worry is relatively short lived and leads to positive problem solving behavior. Worry can become unhelpful, especially if it's about a number of things. It's very frequent and it's very difficult to control or dismiss. People may think that this type of worry is useful, especially if it helps them solve problems or planning or prevents future negative outcomes. However, this is not the case as prolonged or frequent worry generates more anxiety and more worry over time. Now, let's explore some of the key symptoms of generalized anxiety. Generalized anxiety involves anxiety or worry about several things that have occurred for the past 6 months at least. The worry is experienced as excessive and uncontrollable, is present most of the days, it interferes with your ability to focus on tasks, and at least 3 of the following symptoms also need to be present for the past 6 months or even longer. Have you been feeling restless, keyed up and on edge, and unable to relax? Do you have physical tension? Sleep disturbances, such as having difficulty falling asleep, maintaining your sleep, or having unsettled sleep? Problems concentrating and focusing on your tasks, feeling irritable, feeling tired or exhausted very easily. So, if this is the case, then we do need to explore the causes of your worrying. Usually, the causes of generalized anxiety could be due to a number of vulnerabilities, such as an inherited biological disposition to experience negative outcomes, prolonged stress, and past experiences of uncontrollable or traumatic events, direct or indirect messages from the people around you that the world is threatening or that worrying is actually useful. A coping style that involves avoiding challenges or such situations where there is a chance of experiencing negative outcomes. So, now let's explore what to do if you think that you have some of the symptoms or you actually suffer from generalized anxiety disorder. The first thing to do is to approach a mental health professional. In India, you could approach RCI licensed clinical psychologists because they are licensed to practice and they are qualified and experienced to assess, diagnose, and treat you using psychotherapy, in which the treatment would be unique for you. Usually, the recommended psychological treatment for generalized anxiety is cognitive behavior therapy. This usually includes relaxation to reduce the chronic tension, techniques for dealing with unhelpful beliefs about the worrying, learning to challenge and let go of worries, learning more helpful coping and problem solving strategies, and learning to be less focused on uncertainty and more present focused. Mindfulness training and meditation may also be helpful for some people as it helps reduce worry and increase the present moment focus. It is also important that you approach a psychiatrist, especially if you are having severe symptoms. Do not worry about confidentiality, as qualified professionals do maintain strict confidentiality of all the cases that they handle. What you shouldn't do is not delay approaching a qualified professional. The next thing would be Do not approach unqualified professionals without a license to practice, as the so-called treatments provided to you may not be actually treating the symptoms that you currently suffer from, and you may actually end up feeling much worse. You can definitely try reading self help books, but this may not be enough to treat the symptoms. And just because some other treatments work for someone doesn't mean it will work for you. So please do approach a qualified mental health professional before going for such treatments. Lastly, if you have any questions, queries, or concerns, or need of support, you can also contact me. Thank you. I hope this video was helpful.